I was moving through the noise, through days that all felt incomplete, chasing shadows, losing pieces of the hope I tried to keep. Then your love came like a whisper, soft enough to pull me through. And I learned what grace could feel like in the way my heart found you. I had almost stopped believing that a love like this was real. Something steady, something honest, something time could never steal. Then you touched my life so gently, like the dawn touches the sea. And every lonely part I carry started breathing differently. You were never loud or reckless, never burning just to shine. You were warmth inside the silence, you were peace I could call mine. And all the roads that led to nowhere, all the nights I wandered through, suddenly they all made sense in the way my heart found you. The way my heart found you was like rain returning home, like a light inside the distance, leading where I was meant to go. The way my heart found you wasn't rushed, it wasn't planned. It was written in the stars and resting softly in your hands. And I knew love could be true in the way my heart found you. There were cracks inside my story, places time had left undone, dreams I kept behind my smile, scars I showed no one. But you looked at me with kindness, like you understood the view, and loved the parts I thought were broken till they felt brand new. You became my quiet answer to the questions I had known, a shelter made of patience, a place that felt like home. And all the fears I held too tightly slowly slipped beyond my view. I learned to trust forever in the way my heart found you. The way my heart found you was like rain returning home, like a light inside the distance, leading where I was meant to go. The way my heart found you wasn't rushed, it wasn't planned. It was written in the stars and resting softly in your hands. And I knew love could be true in the way my heart found you. Maybe every tear before you was a road I had to take. Maybe every silent heartbreak was shaping me for something great. Because when your soul met mine, it felt deeper than a moment knew, like all of time had been waiting for the way my heart found you. The way my heart found you was like rain returning home, like a light inside time I say your name, it sounds like hope, it sounds like grace. Like all the miles and all the pain were only steps to this embrace. If love has ever had a reason, if fate has ever told the truth, then mine was always leading me to the way my heart found you. We were never made of noise, never thunder, never flames. Just two hearts that found each other in the stillness of the rain. While the world kept chasing echoes, trying hard to be enough, we were held by something deeper, by the silence that loved us. We never needed grand confessions or a sky lit up above. You could speak without a sentence, in the language of your touch. Every glance became a promise, every breath a gentle truth. And I learned what forever sounded like in the quietest parts of you. There were wounds we never named, old aches hidden in the dark, but somehow love still found a way to bloom between our broken hearts. It wasn't loud, it wasn't wild, it didn't have to ask for trust. It only stayed so soft and sure. The silence that loved us, the silence that loved us, spoke in ways no words could do. In the pause between our heartbeats, in the space that carried truth. The silence that loved us held me when the world was rough. No need for fire, no need for storms. Your quiet love was more than enough. And even now I still believe some forever's made for us by the silence that loved us. I used to think that love was louder, a desperate kind of light, something bright enough to blind me, something beautiful and brief like night. But you were different, you were steady, like the moon above the sea. You never had to prove your presence, you just became a part of me. And when the weight of life grew heavy, when my soul forgot its song, you were there without a question, teaching my shattered heart be strong. No crowd could drown the truth we knew, no fear could turn our gold to dust. Because the deepest kind of love was the silence that loved us, the silence that loved us, spoke in ways no words could do. And the pause between our heartbeats, in the space that carried truth. The silence that loved us held me when the world was rough. No need for fire, no need for storms. Your quiet love was more than enough. And even now I still believe some forever's made for us by the silence that loved us. Maybe the truest love is gentle, maybe heaven enters slow, not through chaos, not through shouting, but through the ones who never go. And if the world forgets our story, if time erases what it must, I will still remember how we lived in inside the silence that loved us, the silence that loved us, spoken ways no words could do. In the pause between our heartbeats, in the space that carried truth, the silence that loved us held me when the world was rough. No need for fire, no need for storms. Your quiet love was more than enough. And even now I still believe some forever's made for us by the silence that loved us. Now the night still feels the same, soft with memory, warm with flame. And every quiet room I'm in still lets your tender echo in. Some loves fade when words are gone, but ours was never built on sound. It lived in stillness, deep and true. And that is where I still find you, in the silence that loved us. The world was falling into shadows, but you were glowing in the dark. And for one sacred endless moment, heaven rested in our hearts. We didn't need forever spoken, we didn't need to know how far. All we had was us together, and the night we kept the stars. Your hand found mine like quiet magic, soft as moonlight on the sea. And every fear I used to carry lost its weight inside of me. The cities disappeared behind us, time was somewhere far away. There was only breath and silence, and the words we didn't say. You looked at me like I was something more than broken, more than scars, like the universe had opened just to show us who we are. And in that silver painted midnight, nothing else could reach our hearts. The sky leaned down to watch us dreaming. On the night we kept the stars, the night we kept the stars. We held heaven in our hands like the world could not divide us, like forever had a plan. The night we kept the stars, every shadow turned to gold. We were more than just a moment, we were fire against the cold. On the night we kept the stars, the night we kept the stars. We held heaven in our hands, like the world could not divide us, like forever had a plan. The night we kept the stars, every shadow turned to gold. We were more than just a moment, we were fire against the cold. If the sky forgot our names, I would still go back and find you in the echo of that place. Some nights are written in a memory, too bright to ever fall apart, and yours will live inside me always, like a sky inside my heart. The night we kept the stars, we were endless, we were young, like a dream, too full of beauty to be lost to anyone. The night we kept the stars, still burn softly through the dark, and no matter where life takes me, you will live there in my heart. The night we kept the stars, we were young beneath the endless blue, with reckless hearts and golden true. The world was wide and I was ours, and so was every star above. We ran barefoot through city lights, chasing dreams into the night, with moonlight tangled in your hair, forever dancing in the air. Your laughter felt like summer storms, wild and bright and beautifully warm, and every kiss we gave away turned ordinary days to flame. We never asked how long love lasts, we only knew how deep it was, like nothing could ever pull us down. We rose above the dust. We loved like the sky was ours, like we could hold the moon in our arms, like time will never close its hands, or still wonder where we stand. We burn like wild unbroken stars, left our names on every dark, and for a while we truly were two hearts believing the sky was up, yeah. And so we're ours, truly were two hearts believing the sky was up. We made a kingdom out of breath, a little heaven no one else possessed. In every glance and every touch, we found a world that was enough. The nights were long, the stars were near, there was no room for doubt or fear, 'cause in your eyes I saw a place where love could never be replaced. chorus louder than the wind, and every moment held the proof that we were something vast and true. We loved like the sky was ours, like we could hold the moon in our arms, like time would never close its hands, still the wonder where we stand. We burn like wild unbroken stars, left our names on every dark and far. We truly were two hearts believing the scar could talk now. And for a while we truly were two hearts believing the sky was ours. Maybe nothing golden stays, maybe even constellations change, but I would live those nights again, just to feel that kind of flame. 'Cause some loves do not fade with time, they echo on, they stay alive, like starlight traveling through the dark, long after it has left the sky. We love like the sky was ours, like forever lived inside our hearts, like the dawn would never come, tell us we could be undone. We flew beyond what fear could touch and call that endless feeling love. And even now I know we were two souls believing the sky was ours, yeah. So if you ever look above and feel the ache of what we were, just know somewhere beyond the dark, our love still lives among the stars. There's a place the night still knows, where your memory softly glows, like a breath that never left, like a heartbeat in my chest. Time moved on, but not the truth, not the warmth I found in you. Some loves fade, but mine still gives, in the place where your kiss still lives. I still feel you in the rain, in quiet streets and window panes, in every song the evening keeps, in every silence love repeats. You touch my soul so tenderly, like you could read the scars in me, and with one moment soft and deep, you gave my restless heart its sleep. Though your hands are not in mine, your echo lingers through the time, like a flame the dark forgives, in the place where your kiss still lives. And every night I close my eyes, you return and whisper light, like goodbye never reached the corners of my heart, where your kiss still lives. Is where the lonely light remains, where the moon still holds your shadow, and the stars still say your name, where your kiss still lies. I am never fully gone, because love left its mark on me, and taught my soul to carry on. Though the world has turned and changed, there's a part that still believes, in the place inside my heart where your kiss still lives. I have smiled through passing days, learned to wear my pain with grace. But there's a room I keep for you, painted in soft and fading blue. No one sees it, no one knows how memory blooms and memory glows, how one touch can outlast years and still return through all my tears. I thought time would close the door, but your love breathes there even more, like a truth that never leaves, in the place where your kiss still lives. And every dream I try to hide still leads me back to you at night, like some loves are meant to stay no matter where we are. Where your kiss still lives is where the lonely light remains, where the moon still holds your shadow and the stars still say your name. Where your kiss still lives, I am never fully gone, because love left its mark on me and taught my soul to carry on. Though the world has turned and changed, there's a part that still believes in the place inside my heart where your kiss still lives. So let the years keep rolling by, let new mornings fill the sky. There are some things time can't erase, some hearts keep one eternal place. And if love ever truly gives, then mine still does. Mine still lives, soft as light, deep as this, in the place where your kiss still had grown used to the dark, to half-lit dreams and tired hearts, to skies that never seem to change, and nights that all would feel the same. Then you arrived without a sound and turned my whole world around, like hope returning after long. You came like a beautiful dawn. I was living in the shadows, learning how to hide the pain, wearing smiles like borrowed color, Scars I never let them see, dreams that faded into distance, wounds that time had left in me. But you held my heart with patience, like it wasn't hard to do. And somehow all the broken places started turning into truth. You became my quiet answer to the prayers I never spoke. A gentle kind of forever, a steady hand, a living hope. And all the roads that led to nowhere, all the shades of missing you, turn into a path we're taking the day my world met you. You came like a beautiful dawn, soft light over everything wrong. You touched the pieces of my soul and made them feel like they belong. You came like a beautiful dawn, after a sky I waded through. And I finally learned what love could be, the moment my heart found you. Maybe some loves are like thunder, gone as fast as they arrive. But you were written like the sunrise, slow and sure and full of life. And if the night should come again, I will not fear what I once knew, because I've seen the dark give way to something bright and true. You came like a beautiful dawn, soft light over everything wrong. You touched the pieces of my soul and made them feel like they belong. You came like a beautiful dawn, after a sky I waded through. And I finally learned what love could be, the moment my heart found you. Now every morning holds your name, in golden light and quiet flame. And every time the day is new, it feels a little more like you. Of all the ways love could be born, mine began the day you shone, soft, certain, deep and true. You came like a beautiful dawn.